Glock in my Rari.
What is going on, guys? It's your boy Kyle Pug here, and today we're going to be doing a quick comparison between the NV4 Flatline and the NV4 Chaos from Infinite Warfare. Now, I know what you're all probably thinking, Pug, you don't do these sort of videos. Well, when I unlocked the NV4 Flatline and decided to use it for a bit, as you see in this video, look at the camo, it is so sexy as hell. But anyways, when I unlocked it, I thought to myself, I might try out the gun here a little bit to try to get some gameplay in here. So here we are right now with some NV4 Flatline gameplay. Well, I'm going to be talking about the Flatline versus the Chaos. And with that being said, on with today's video. So today we're going to be comparing and contrasting the NV4 Flatline and the NV4 Chaos, as I've said before. And, you know, with comparison with both of these weapons, just for starters, both of them are epic variants. So they both have, you know, traits and different abilities that you can use with the guns, and it's pretty cool to say the least. So, moving on here, going with the NV4 Flatline, or starting with the NV4 Flatline rather, I was using this gun in this gameplay, and the gun itself felt so good for some reason with the right attachments. Now, I didn't have enough attachments unlocked here, as you currently see, but the gun itself is absolutely just accurate. It's probably one of the most accurate guns, if not the most accurate gun in the game. So I'm going to pop up a little picture right here. And as you guys can currently tell with the NV4 Flatline, that of course it has an infinite damage range with precision, which means you can put a suppressor on it and the damage range won't even make a difference. That's how pretty much OP this is. And of course we got focus, which means reduce idle sway while aiming down the sights. Now, that's for more precise, accurate shots, and I believe that's really cool in my opinion. And this is where all the things come in here with the stats down at the bottom. So we got +4 in accuracy, +17 in range. Like I said before, that's where the precision comes in. But the fire rate's kind of, you know, it dubs down a little bit, but it doesn't really make a huge difference, honestly. But at the end of the day, this thing is it's all about, you know, precision, accuracy, and when you put the right attachments on it, it's definitely an accuracy machine if you use it right. So that being said, guys, I really do like this weapon. I enjoy it a lot, and I also like to play a little more conservative, not more excuse me, aggressive, but just like a little more conservative. I like to be patient and try to pick off people from farther distance, especially, you know, when somebody's coming at you from the shotgun range. I like to keep them at arm's reach. But yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, we are going to now be moving on to the NV4 not the NV4 Flatline, the NV4 Chaos. Now, the NV4 Chaos, also an epic weapon variant, is also, from what I heard, is a very good weapon in my opinion. And this varies a little more different from the NV4 Flatline, and I'm going to show you guys here right now. So, as I pop this picture on the screen, we will see that the NV4 Chaos is very, very different from, of course, the NV4 Flatline, as I said before. So, looking at it, of course, like I said, just like the Flatline, it's an epic variant. And, of course, with its traits, it has celerity, which means increased hipfire rate and then reduced aim down sight fire rate time. And I guess that means that it has more of a rapid-fire pace or built-in rapid-fire in the gun. I'm not sure exactly, but and I know it has also a reduced quick. It's like a little built-in quick draw as well, so you can pair it like with quick draw or stock or something. And you can actually use this variant up close, which would be very interesting to use. Rather, it says if I actually unlocked the Chaos, which I don't have the Chaos on me, but if I actually did unlock it, this would definitely what I would be using it with, like quick draw, laser sight, stock, and I guess the built-in rapid fire. And it more than likely you can use this thing as a bullet hose. Not a bullet hose, but as a weapon you can use it up close. Because the, excuse me, allergies are killing me today. The NV4 is not really used for up close engagements, but these traits actually make that possible. So yeah, the fire rate's increased a little bit, and of course I believe the quick draw sight downtime's also decreased a little bit. So that means that you can use quick draw anytime you want. And also for the fact that you can actually, again, as I said, you can use this gun up close. So fast fire rate. I mean, it's an overall decent gun. I mean, it's definitely worth trying out, and it's definitely worth using as well. So that being said, yeah, it's gonna be a really nice little variant to use. So, moving on here, of course. Now the real question comes along if what it's gonna be between the NV4 Flatline and of course the NV4 Chaos, and what to actually use and what people are most going to probably be using at the end of the day. So that brings me to the attachments and the perks with all of these guns. Now, both of these guns are going to be played differently, so we're going to actually start off with the NV4 Flatline and what attachments and perks to use on this gun. Now, of course, I have a reflex sight in this gameplay, and you don't really need a reflex sight, honestly, because the gun's pretty much accurate as it is anyways, plus the iron sights are really cool, too. So I would recommend running a quick draw and suppressor. Those will be probably your two main attachments to work with, because with a suppressor you don't really need any. Like I said, you don't really need any damage range. The damage range doesn't even hurt at all. So, and with quick draw, it's just to aim down the sights faster. And of course, my other attachments would be stock would be third, just that way you can move while you're aiming down the sights. So that way it'd be harder to hit as the enemy's target. And of course I would put extended mags for more ammo as well. I mean, another recommended attachment you could use is long barrel, but like I said, infinite damage range, long barrel is not really needed here. So, and of course with the perks I would run Ghost for my perk 1 tier. 2 would be Scavenger, and of course 3 would be Marksman, because of course with Marksman you can outline people at farther ranges, so that way you can pick off targets really easy. Plus with infinite damage range, it would be a pretty OP little class setup to use. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool in my opinion. So going on here with the NV4 Chaos, that's going to be played a little more differently. Now for the perks and attachments for the NV4 Chaos can be used a little bit more differently, because this is more all around and not just, you know, long range combat. So this gun can also be used for short range as well. So that being said, let's get to the attachments and the perks for this. So with of course, the attachments, I would definitely, with a quick draw and laser sight, I would definitely run those two. Those would be my main priority attachments. And of course, stock would be another good variant to use. And for the last one, I could say hollow point would be another good example, just if you guys want to get headshots in. Or, you know, a suppressor could also work as well. But at the end of the day, I would recommend hollow point, because if you're going up against like gunfights up close and you aim for the body and your gun flinches a little bit, you want to like try to get it aimed towards the body, so that way if you get hit and while you're firing, aiming down the sights, you would probably get flinched up, so that way you could get like a headshot easily. So with the perks, I would recommend dexterity for perk 1. Obviously, you need to be quick and fast on the draw, and your reload time would be reduced a little bit quicker. Scavenger is another one, obviously. Scavenger is the most important perk, in my opinion, for this game. And Pinpoint would be another good option, too, for perk number 3, because with Pinpoint, you can outline certain enemies that you are hitting, or, of course, the enemies that are hitting you, they are outlined in bright red. So it'll be a interesting scenario, because at the end of the day, it's the perk at Pinpoint probably makes a huge difference in this class, just in case people try to run from you and hide. So that being said, it's a very good perk to have. So that being said, that comes down to the comparison. What would I prefer between the Flatline and the Chaos? So personally, I would prefer the Flatline because of infinite damage range and more accuracy in my shots, but like I said, it wouldn't hurt to try out the Chaos as well, because the Chaos is more all-around, and it can be used for short-range and long-range gunfights also. But at the end of the day, I prefer the Flatline for those various reasons. So that being said, thank you guys so much for enjoying this video, and if you guys did enjoy the video, please drop a like. Don't forget to sub if you're new to my channel. Definitely helps my channel grow. And once you hit the sub and subscription button, there'll be a bell notification, so that way you can stay up to date with everything I do on this channel, including live streams and new videos such as this one. So, again, I'm Kyle the Pug, and I will see you guys in the next video. So have a good day, and as always, stay safe. Peace!